Trevian's green team takes on Glenbrook South in the Chicago Blackhawk Cup semifinal. It's the state championship semifinals. The Trevians come in ranked number 1, and Glenbrook South, I believe, came in ranked 6th. I'm not positive on that, but something like that. There's Bob Melton, head coach, and the head coach of the Titans, Jim Philbin. And we're just about set to get underway with the start of the game. The draw won by the Titans. Over here to the near side, back over to the far. The pass ahead, flipped into the zone. Right in front, shot and a save on the down the slot back door. Cleared out the center ice and all the way down, and that's icing. The draw fed ahead. Raj Paul kicked it free to the near side and cleared out the center right. Raj Paul again busted it open. Hanson, there's his shot. And the save over to the far side. Held in deep. Trevian's not posting up in the slot at all during this sequence. I think that there's a shot by Raj Paul. Pops free. And now picked away by the Titans and then stolen briefly. Back to the blue line, up ahead, all the way down, and that was deflected, so that washes off the icing. First man back, Mark Higley of the Titans. Trevian's completing a line change. Ted Ward chased it down. Trevian's broke it away briefly. Now Ward back again over here to the near side. Mike Kerr into the zone. And then Kerr got bumped off. Heitzinger got it out to center ice. Over to the far side. Heitzinger takes the man out. Goes to the slot. Grabbed and held on. And the whistle stops play. Just underway with our game today here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network on Comcast. To the far side. Into the zone. Centering attempt. That didn't work. Put to the near side. And the Titans busted back the other way. Again. Young took the man. Heitzinger took the puck. That's the way to do it. Up to the point, and the Titans couldn't keep it in the zone. Now again, flipped into the zone as the Trevians make a line change. Flipped in by the Trevs. Back behind the goal line, over here to the near side. We're going to be, actually, we are right between the two student sections. The students sitting on one side and the parents on the other. Don't know that that's necessarily a good thing. Parents kind of need to keep an eye on them, seeing how this isn't a school sport. We need parents and so forth to maintain a little security. There's a shot, the save. Salazar sent it out to center ice. Put back into the zone. Over to the far side, up to the point, held in the zone. The shot from the short angle on the right wing, and that was broken up. And now the Trevians clear again over to the far side. Swatted at, and the Trevians keep it in. Goes into the slot, but again, Neuter doesn't post up. And now flip back behind the goal line. Taken there, up ahead. Bouncing puck. And a whistle for the offside. 9:55 to play here in the first period. No score. Over to the near side by Hansen. Now picked up. Put it back into the zone by Ted Ward. Zubia gets to the goal with the shot. And held on. Didn't really control it well. Lose the puck and gain a face-off. We'll do it over again. Back behind the goal. Over here to the near side. Up to the point. Held in the zone by Benz. Cleared back out. And Tim Benz will chase it down. Fed ahead on the long outlet pass. Getting it out of the zone. Put back in by Britva. Over here to the near side. Back behind the goal line. And the Titans can't get it out of the zone. The reason that there's so much standing breakout, that is that man, there's a shot and a save. Rebound pops free, pulled away. The reason that so many of these teams and these players do standing breakouts is that I think they don't practice enough with each other. And they don't practice the breakout as a rolling breakout. Net dislodged. It was Ben Talbot. He thought it was a tripping call, but it looked more like he slid on his own as he lunged forward. The stick was there, but he lunged forward. Oh, my. That was a pretty good size check there by Young. Cleared out the center ice. Turning around Pat Higley, and his pass overled. Near side. A rolling breakout. Everybody's moving, and you find that open man. On the standing breakout, you're just kind of standing along the boards there. And as I have mentioned before on other broadcasts, the problem with that is that I would say 95% of the time that player who's standing there is looking back for the puck and has his body position such that the only way he can get it out of the zone the only way to really break it out is to turn around if he's going to keep the puck. And certainly, when you stand there, that gives the defense in that situation the time to get to the puck and the man and prevent that breakout. I think that breakout doesn't work as well as teams wish it to. We lost the puck, and the reason for the faceoff. Cleared out to the point, and ran into something up on the bench. Out to the point. There's the shot. That deflected high. Too many sticky wickets in the way. We're going to lose that corner, the left near corner here from the Glenbrook South student contingent. Here's Lake, dropped past it, nobody there. Matt Kerr's got the center ice, up ahead for Andy Sawich. His shot blocked and cleared over to the far side. Trevian's caught him on the breakout. There's a shot, a goal! Ben Talbot. And that's 1-0 New Trier. So Ben Talbot rolls on down that right wing as they caught the Titans in the line change and got the breakaway into the zone. Titans, near side, out to the point. Back behind the goal line, tried to center it. Now the little backhander, and that goes high and wide to the near side and cleared. And that's going to be icing against New Trier. People have often asked me about games and why we choose the teams that we choose. Why don't we see so-and-so and whatever? And our answer is always the same. The answer is that we do not get paid by the cable companies. So we have to make other arrangements. And that's how it works. We've got to eat like anybody else. Right into the slot. Got to keep my voice going. Back behind the goal line. Over here to the near side. Pass ahead. A little give and go. Goes back into the zone. And a bump. And on the near side, grabbed and held on. Right into the slot, the shot, the save. As we stutter step our video just a little bit. Sorry about that. Cleared out the center ice. Back into the zone. Tried to sweep around the defenders and couldn't do it. Over here to the near side, out to the point. And then sent back in deep, wrapped around to the far side, and now they push it along there. Cleared to center ice. Benz puts it right back into the zone. Now Salazar put it to the far side. And then back behind the goal line. Stolen away. Again over here to the near side. Cleared ahead. Talbot into the zone. Tried to split the defense. Turned out to ricochet back, and that's a shot on goal. Grabbed and held on. Out to the far point, and Salazar was standing at the high slot. Now back the other way. We got a penalty for tripping coming up. Grabbed and held on. And now the penalty. Got a piece of him on the leg. .307 left to play in the first period. Up top, the shot ran into traffic. Rebound, shot, a goal! And we're tied up at 1. On the power play, Glenbrook South put themselves on the board at 2:58 of the period. So we're tied up at 1 now. On the far side, they push it along a little bit. Now the Trevians get it into the Titans' end. Pull back out. And couldn't receive the pass. Over here to the near side. Back into the zone. And the Glenbrook South squad puts it back out to center ice. Put right back in by the Trevs. Back behind the goal line. Pass ahead, cleared out the center ice. You notice that I don't use names a lot. Part of that is that this is a team sport. Cleared, back out. Mike Melstrom tried to chase it down when it was in there. Now he puts it in and then Line change time. Over to the far side. Both teams change on the fly. Picked up and put into the zone. Over to the far corner. Left wing. Slides through. Now, here come the Trevians back the other way. Pass a little bit over lead. Talbot came up with it anyway. Now there's a shot. That boomed wide. Ricochets around a little bit. Tried to sweep through. Nothing doing. Out to the point. There's a shot, and that went high and wide. Far side. McBride put it deep behind the goal line. As we wind down the first period, tied at 1. 1 minute left to play here in the period. Young centered it, shot by Lake. And then play with high stick thrown in there on top of it. Cleared. And that'll be icing with 45 seconds left to play. And the first period. Hand pass? No. Touch the hand, but that isn't like soccer. You have to have impetus with that touch of the hand. That is, you move it forward somehow or backwards, whatever. Redirect it by the action of moving the hand. Over here to the near side. And now picked up and cleared back into the Glenbrook South end of things, over to the far side. And the pass intended here to the near, broken up into the zone as the horn sounds ending the first period. At the end of the first period of play, we're all tied up at 1, and we'll be back with more. Back for the second period, tied at 1. Winner of this game advances to the United Center for the state championship. The draw won by the Titans. Far side now picked up by the Trez. They bring it over here near. Off the boards, up ahead, and that was broken up. Far side. Tried to turn the corner, nothing doing. I think the Titan fans thought there was a tripping involved there, but I don't see that the action of moving the puck onto the side, stick to the side rather, was the reason for the fall down on the part of the Titan player. And neither did the ref. He didn't call it. Talbot puts it back behind the goal line, and McBride came up with it. Back to Talbot, tries for the shovel. Didn't get it out quite far enough. And the puck squirted over to the far boards. Out to center ice. Here come the Titans. 2-on-3. Centering pass for the backdoor play. Trevian smelled that one out. Over here to the near side. Now cleared out to center ice. Put to the far side and then put in. Ran into the linesman. And the Trevians put it right back out. Again, put in on the linesman. He was where he was supposed to be. Now into the zone. Back behind the goal line. And out to center ice. Trevians regrouped. Tried to get it into the zone. Ran into traffic out high. Ran into Sawich to be precise. Brought a pretty good baseball player into the zone. Malmstrom. There's a centering shot. Nothing doing. To the side. And cleared to center ice. Now flipped into the zone. Cleared back out. Dropped past it. Little give and go. Centered for the shot. And clamped and held on. Now at the end, a little push and shove. A little getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Hanson on his off wing. Dropped it. And now the Trevians complain. They thought there was a penalty there. Nothing doing. And offside. Nope. Hit something on the neutral bench. Trevians thought there was a holding, obviously. Over to the far side. The near. Out high and cleared out the center ice. Flip back into the zone. To the near side. And Rajpal puts it in deep. Second period of tonight's hockey action. Tied at 1. You're on the Metro Chicago Sports Network on Comcast. Far side, cleared. Put over to the far side, out to the point. Now the Trevians bring it out. There's a long shot, the save. And again, cleared to center ice. Trevians bring it back the other way. A little give and go. Near side. Nothing doing. Cleared to center ice, and the Trevians have it. I think the intensity, the emotional intensity of these semifinal games always seems to get the better of people, both parents, both the fans and the coaches and players. 9:34 to play. There's a shot, the save, grabbed and held on. Backhanded out to center ice, and we'll lose the puck and gain a face-off. Cleared. Back behind the goal line, Ward. Put it to the near side. Trevians keep it in the zone. And now they push it along. Back over to the far side. Cleared out to the point. Back behind the goal line to the near side. Now again over to the far. Cleared ahead, out to the point. Backhanded. And now the Titans put it into the zone. Over here to the near side, Salazar. And he'll send it over to the far side. Up off the boards, Lake up ahead. Talbot, he overskated it. And now the Trevians from the red line put it in the zone on the dump and chase over to the far side. Cleared. And Heitziger on the near side crosses the red line and again puts it in the zone. Deep to the corner, a little give and go, and that was smelled out by the defense of the Titans. New Trier applying a little pressure right now. Turned out to be a long shot on goal. Held in the zone. There's the big shot, the save. Grabbed and held on. And then Talbot pushed out of harm's way to the backboard, near side. Out to center ice. Trevians have it again. Put it right back into the zone. Connor Tuttle not here today for the Trevians. Connor had a little appendicitis, and they had to perform a little operation on him. And, of course, once anybody gets an operation, the sports, they can't do. There's a long shot to save. And a penalty for interference, I would think, or cross-checking. Interference on Higley, Pat Higley. On that left wing. Nice shot taken from the point. So the Glenbrook South Titans down a man. Trevians with the player advantage. Bringing it up the slide. That's how it usually works. One team goes down a man. The other one's got an advantage on the number of players in the zone. Back to the high slot. Back to the left wing. Centered it into the slot, and it did get there. Backhand shot. Grabbed and held on. Oh, my. Now to the corner. Following the face-off. Knocked down. Are they going to say that's with a high stick? No. Now the back door. A little bit of a breakaway. Nice little burst of speed there by Will Jeffrey. I think that was Will Jeffrey. Joey Verrett. Over here to the near side. Now to the far. Cleared. And the Trevians started up again. To the near side, the big blaster. Yeah, I thought he did that a little too soon. I guess not. Near side. Back up top. Centered through everything. Cleared ahead. Centered. And the penalty's over. Trevians with the ball. Well, it is round. Wrapped around to the far side. As unless you got a couple of chips out of it. Sometimes that does have a long shot. And now grabbed and held on. As the shot came in off the point. 4:34 to play. Tied at 1. Matt Young with the shot. Up top. Big blaster. That was deflected wide. And again, the big blaster. That one goes wide, far side. And they scrum it along a little bit. Heinzinger tried to keep it in the zone. Now succeeded. The shot dribbles wide. And cleared the center ice. Titans trying a cherry pick move. That didn't quite work. Will Jeffrey puts it over to the far side. Cleared out to the point. Shot ran into traffic. And now cleared back into the zone. Heinzinger to the near side. Trevians trying to get back to the state championship game, something they haven't done since 2002. I believe it's 2002 or 2002. They won 5 in a row, and then, which is the state record, and then didn't even play in the big show for the last couple of years. There's a shot to save. Backdoor shot save. Was it 2 or 3 years, something like that? The all-time record for the most lopsided state championship game was New Trier West back in 1977, an 11-1 trouncing of Homewood Flossmoor. Glenbrook South beat St. Viator 11-4. Back in the mid-90s, I want to say. Far side. And the Trevians again put it into the zone as we wind down the second period here. There's the shot. That went wide on the big blaster. Malmstrom. Now into the zone. Back behind the goal line. Near side. Out to the point. Held in by Verd. Over to the far side. And all the way down for the icing against the Trevians. Now there's a shot. Ran into traffic. Picked up by the Trevians. Out ahead. Raj Paul. And he goes down. Out to the point. Cleared to center ice. He just kind of lunged forward on his own. Flipped into the zone and right back out. Just barely got it into that zone. Now picked up by Cody Donash. We got 1 minute left to play in the period. Heinzinger up ahead. Raj Paul. Cleared. Into the zone. And the net dislodged. And Maelstrom couldn't line up properly, I assume. Now here's Maelstrom now. He gets it into the zone, back behind the goal line. Over to the far side, out to the point. There's a shot and a save. Managed to see it through the traffic. Partial screen. In the corner as we are just about done with the period. Heinziger knocked it down, picked up by Vered. Vered over here to the near side as the horn ends the period. At the end of the second period of play, we're tied up at 1, and we'll be back with more here on the network. We go to the third period of this thing. A snappy hockey game. A lot of end-to-end action without a lot of whistles. Picked up by the Trevians. They get it into the zone, right back out to center ice. Along the boards. Now, centering attempt for Vered was deflected away. Would have been offside. Now the Trevians on the near side. Young strong arms it into the zone. And picked up and cleared ahead. 1-on-1. And the Trevian defender up to the challenge. A whistle on the stoppage of play as the net ended up getting dislodged. It was done by the Titan, and therefore the faceoff outside the zone. There's a long shot that ran into traffic. Back behind the goal line, over to the far side. Back to the corner. And they bounce around a little bit over here to the near side. Cleared to center ice. Bouncing puck picked up by the Titans. Heavy bump. The durability of youth. Into the zone. And that knocked away by the Titans. And back to center ice. They'll play it along there. Now the Trevians put it in deep. Picked up by Ward. Ward ahead for Benz. Over to the far side. 3-on-3 into the zone. And that changed rapidly. Now the Trevians pass ahead. Nice little outlet pass. Back to the defense. Rajpal strong arms it into the zone and then lost control. And Titans get it right back out to center ice. Trevians. Rajpal. There's the shot, the save. And out come the Titans. Broken up briefly. Now tried to get it into the zone. Couldn't do so. Put to the near side. And now sent in. Wrapped around to the far. Bumped off. Put in. And right back out. There's a long shot they save. Talbot tried to sweep through. There's a shot. And slid right through the crease, and then McBride dislodged the net. Yeah, it's a nice turn move because it was a Trevian that dislodged the net. The faceoff comes out to center ice. And they push it along, scrum it along a little bit. Pops free. And right back along the boards. McBride manages to get it into the zone. Ward over here to the near side. And on the give and go, 2-on-2 into the zone. Deflected off a stick. Good job by the defender for the Trevians there, getting that stick in the way of the backdoor pass over to the left wing. Verd gets bumped off. Puck goes to the corner. And now centered out to the point. Jeffrey tried to get the shot. He was kind of on an odd angle. Talbot centered it. Lake shot, save. Out to center ice. Down the man goes. And Talbot going to get a penalty here. No. Over to the far side. The way he turned around and started complaining to the ref, I thought the ref was going to give him a penalty for something. Tuther, Salazar. On the far side, again, the Trevians with the standing breakout. You can see the problem as that puck stays in the zone. I don't like the standing breakout. You saw again that player over there on the near side standing there along the boards. Wrapped around again to the near side. That's one of the few plays that when I see it, I kind of cringe. Well, on the far side, see, there's that guy again standing over there on the far side. At least they had the other guys moving. Will Jeffrey clears it to center ice himself all the way down. That's going to be icing, isn't it? Yep. 8:13 to play in a close game. Yeah, we do get to overtime if we get there. Off the side of the net, near side. Cleared ahead. Right back to the blue line, put back into the zone. Cleared out to center ice, now put over to the far side. Again into the zone. Centered, right back up top. Look for the back door, that didn't work. Cleared to center ice and in, offside. And they're saying intentional. 7:30 left to play. Just about halfway done with the period. Plus a quarter and a nickel. Near side. And the high slap. Both teams scored in the first period. And then nobody scored in the second. On the far side. Cleared out to center ice. Here come the Titans. Nice passing sequence to get it into the zone. Then the shot deflected and went wide, way wide. Now the Trevians come back the other way. And Ward picks the pocket of the Trev all the way down. They'll wash off the icing because they took the man instead of the puck. This one overled, and this will be icing against the Trevians. To the near side, they'll send it down again. It won't be a shot on goal. Even. Now the Trev, little give and go play to the side of the net. Goalie went down a little early. Over here to the near side. McBride, he gets sent flying. Getting a little rugged out there as we get to the intense point of the game. Out to the point, the shot ran into traffic. To the high slot, now into the corner. Young, outlet pass ahead. Again, a line change time. And the puck along the goal line. Now back behind the goal. Centered. Titans sweep it out of harm's way. Salazar. And they pop it along the near side board. Britva. And he put himself offside. 5:22 to play. Near side. In and out. Offside. And to the far side boards. Back behind the goal line. Trevians. Whoops. Cleared to center ice. Now Titans. Over here to the red line. Bounced around a little bit. Now picked up. And the whistle for the stoppage of play. Heinziger off the glass, out to the point. Bounce back into the zone. And in the corner, they'll scrum it along a little bit. Fed ahead. Ranging it off the point. Backhanded deeper into the zone, right into the slot. And just far too many sticky wickets. And we lose the puck and gain a faceoff. A wicket is a cricket term for for the sticks. So when I say sticky wicket, I mean there's a whole bunch of legs in the way and far too many to get the shot away with any consistency. Shallow angle shot by Young off the left wing, grabbed and held on. And then Talbot hoping to jar that puck loose a little bit. Slid through the slot. 4 minutes and a penny left to play in the third period. Over here to the near side. Back behind the goal line. Back over to the corner. Trevians, not very good positioning. Nobody, again, posting up or anything like that. Nobody even trying to get in front of that net. Boom, down the man goes, deep to the corner. He was already going to the boards, so and there was no punch or anything like that. There's a shot, ran into a foot. Now we got a penalty coming up on a head check. And not the right time to get this. Glenbrook South Titans, a penalty for a head check. Out to the point. Long shot. That ran into traffic. Put to the near side. Heinziger kept it in deep to the corner. As we said, we're going to lose that corner over there. They scrum it along a little bit. Out to the point. The big blaster, the blocker saved. The rebound ricochets over to the far side. And Talbot got a stick on it. Ricochets to the corner. Shallow angle shot saved from the right wing out to the high slot, or the near point, as you might want to call it. Young right into the slot. Deflection attempt. That didn't work. Trevian's applying a little pressure here on the power play. There's a shot and a save. Grabbed and held on. It was Ben Talbot that got it away. Back behind the goal line. Near side. They battle it along there. Now picked up by the Trevians. Try for the backdoor play. That didn't work. Out to the point. Boom with the shot. And the save. That ran into, deflected wide. I ran into one of the Titans out there. There's a shot. Ran into the sticky wickets. Up top to the high slot. Shot. That again was deflected and blocked. Try for the backhand. Couldn't get it completely away. Oh, my. Boy, that looked like a penalty there. There's a shot, a goal! And when he got cracked across the back of the head there. The Trevians take the lead on the power play with 1:42 left to play in the period. That's the Trevian student section. 1:42 here in the third period. Flipped into the zone, back behind the goal line. Heinziger wraps it around, out to the point. Ricochet puck around a little bit. Well, baseball just about here. This is our last game of the winter, our winter season. And then it is on to baseball. Trevians, Ramblers of Loyola, and Highland Park. Here's a breakaway. Rajpal shot. Nope, couldn't get it away. We're down to 1 minute to play in the third period. 2-1 in favor of the Trevians. A shot, a goal! From the red line. Wow. And it is 3-1. And there you see the Nutrier group. And they start taunting a little bit. The Titans smelling the chance at the state championship at the United Center. 3-1 the score. With less than a minute to play in the period. Back behind the goal line, over here to the near side. And picked up by the Trevians. There's a shot, the save, grabbed and held on. And then a little pushing and shoving on the end. And sufficiently, they call it scrum, but not a penalty. Cleared out the center ice. Put back into the zone. Emotions getting a little intense. A little backhander. That went wide. As they count down the last couple of seconds. The ricochet shot wide. Heinziger. And that's it. And the New Trier Trevians win it 3-1 and are headed to the United Center. And that ends our winter season. Hope you've enjoyed it. And for all of us here at the network, thank you very much. And we say as always, so long, everybody.